Let's talk. Let's talk today. Today's content, today's video is not going to be what I expected, but you guys get what happens and how I feel every day. I went live earlier today, had a moment. So I'm going to share some things with you guys, so hopefully you can relate, you can understand. I'm going to be real, raw, and transparent. This is not going to be a gig-related video. I want to say that now so that you don't waste your time if you come to this channel just for that, which that's fine. But I want to talk about mental health, anxiousness, panic attacks. I want to talk about how some of those things have affected me and how it took me a while to figure out some stuff. Recently in my life, I've learned I have to stop sometimes. Let's go. Mr.BetonYou, Pedro Doordash Santiago, clown, whatever you want to call me, is back. This video, like I said in the intro, is going to be different. I needed to stop. I needed to turn off the apps today because I'm a perfectionist. When I have something in my mind, I was going to go live earlier for 3 hours, give you guys a good show, vibe with you guys, start the weekend, and that was going to be the content for the day. And it's going live. The technology, the bad signal where I was dropping something off at, it kept coming in and out. I couldn't give you guys what I wanted to give you guys. And it's not a big deal. It's alive. It means nothing, right? It's like in the grand scheme of things. But I'm a perfectionist. When I have something planned out, I want to see it through all the way. I want to make sure it's good, great. I want to make sure I'm giving you guys value. I want to make sure I'm doing something I planned. And when something happens and throws a wrench in that, it messes with me. And I know why it does sometimes, and other times I don't know why it affects me. Mental health is it's a big deal for me. I've done some therapy in my life. Lots happened in the last 5-6 years, even beyond that. But I've learned a lot about myself in that amount of time. I've done a lot. I've been divorced in that amount of time. I've entered into a new relationship. I had a second child 10 months ago. And even other things that you guys don't really know about, because I'll keep certain things to myself. But listen, my point is, I've had to learn about myself, learn when to stop doing certain things, learn when to start doing certain things. Because I'm a busy dude. I do a lot. I try to do a lot. And I try to please a lot of people. I always want to be helpful to people. I always want to be leading people. I always want to be, I just have that in me. I don't know. Ever since I was a kid. I'm the oldest of 4. I've always had that. I've just taken that role upon myself, even when it's not asked. I'm saying this because you guys know I give you what happens in my day. I give it to you. Earlier, I try to go back live, and a little thing like the phone just not even working on the mountain, it falling, it upset me. It's stupid. It is stupid, but it's real. It's what happened. And I got to the point where I was like, I'm not doing this live. Literally, I can't, because I'll get frustrated, and I don't want to stay in that space. I needed to end it, turn off the apps, call a friend of mine, and just get back to centering myself a little bit. Get back to all right, what's going on? What's really happening here, right? I think some of you guys can relate. I also think maybe some of you can't. That's why I'm doing this little video. It's good for me to get these things out. And I know I'll help one person. I know somebody will see this and say, dude, I get it. I've been there. I relate. I know I will. So that's why I have the camera on. But how I would relate it to gig work, we're in our cars mostly by ourselves. Most of us do this work by ourselves, in the car, for long periods of time sometimes. It gets lonely, you get frustrated, you get aggravated, you're having a bad day, maybe it's a good day, you're not making money. There's just a lot happening. You're dealing with the general public, you're dealing with merchants, inclement weather. There's a lot of things, right? And we talk all the videos that are going to get all the clicks and the views and the woo is always going to be stuff that's like negative about the gig apps. It just is. Or maybe a really good ride along. But we don't enough, some people have done it, but we don't enough talk about how gig apps, how work can affect your mental health and how you handle it. So me earlier, I didn't handle it great. I was getting, 1 minute I was sitting there dancing in the Fresh Time parking lot because there was a DJ playing music for the employees. And then literally 3 or 4 minutes later, I was upset that the stream was dropping because we had no service. And that's not okay. And I realized it wasn't okay. I was like, what's happening here? I've had a great day. Like, I can't allow, just because I'm not going to have the live that I wanted to today, I can't allow that to ruin my day, make me upset. It's a silly thing. But that's how I am sometimes. So it's real. I have to recognize that about myself. You have to recognize that about yourself and then figure out, okay, do I have an issue here? Do I have a problem? How do I get back to where I need to be? Because we should never let the gig apps frustrate us that much. We should never allow an amount of money we're making or not making have us be too high or low with our emotions. It's not good. I don't care what anybody says. It's not good. Money is important, but it shouldn't make you emotional, either good or bad. And if you're having those days where everything is great, you're making great money and you're like really excited, hey, something wrong with that. But why are you so excited? Let's talk about it. Why? How are other things going on in your life? I've had to focus myself on the things that are super important that I neglected for a long time about myself and the people around me. And we're getting back to making sure those things are of more importance than monetary things, status, materialistic things. Mental health is more talked about now, casually and more accepted than it has before. In a lot of communities, a lot of cultures, if you try to figure out what's going on with you on the inside, it's looked upon as weakness, soft. I don't see that as the case. I've never been stronger in my life. I can say that with confidence. But I have moments of weakness. I have moments of doubt. I have moments of frustration. I have moments of frustration of these apps suck. I'm sitting in my car. Why am I frustrated over this $6 order? This $30 batch at Aldi's. Who cares? It feeds our family. It does things. It allows you to get to your goals. But at the end of the day, what I've always said, what matters when you put your head down on that pillow at night? What are you thinking about? Who are you thinking about? You thinking about a $6 order from Chick-fil-A? I hope you're not. I hope you're thinking about other things. But then we wake up the next day and we just do the $6 order from Chick-fil-A. But are we focusing and worrying and give our energy to the things that we were thinking about when we hit our head on that pillow? I don't know. So this is a little short talk, whatever. I know I'll get some heat for it. I know some people will be like, ugh, I'm good with that. This is me. Don't care. I'm trying to focus on the ones that might relate to it and say, dude, I get it. I've been there. Or, man, yeah, I had those moments too. And just think about it. Relate it to what it's like for you personally. How do you deal with it? Are you good? Are you not? Some days I'm not. And I keep so busy. And I do so many things at one time that I forget to sometimes stop and pause. I do it more than I ever have, but I got to get better at it still. I got to stop and just pause and say, hold up, what's really important right now? I need to get home at a certain time, or I need to do this $6 order. I can't go live. I'm not going to give my supporters, the viewers, what I intended to do that day. Is it really that important at the grand scheme of things? No, it's not. You guys are the best. Many other people say, I got the best subscribers. Yeah, that could be true. But I feel it. I see it every time I go live. I see it on Sundays. I see it in the comments. I see it in the emails. I see it where people are excited about this gig conference. So I have the best subscribers. I love each and every one of y'all. But just know I'm always going to keep it 100 with y'all. If I have a bad day, you're going to see it. I ain't going to hide it, because that's who I am. See you tomorrow.